Okay, today we're going to talk about substitute and complementary goods, what they are and what they do. What is a substitute good? Substitute good is goods that serve the same purpose as the original and can be used as an alternative good. So, say increase in price for one kind of good will result in an increase in demand for a substitute good, and a decrease in price will result in a decreased demand for its substitute good. Some examples of substitute goods are cereals. Say your favorite cereal is Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles comes out and says, alright, we're going to charge $10 per box of cereal. You're like, that's outrageous, I'm not going to buy that. So you look for substitute goods. And the substitute good might be Dino Bites. They're the same thing, but it's different prices. So you're like, okay, I'll try Dino Bites. You also see this in the restaurants, maybe. Say you go to McDonald's. McDonald's raises their prices, and you're like, I ain't paying for this. So you go over to Burger King, and you buy some Burger King. You can also see this in sodas. Say Coke raises their prices, so you go buy Pepsi, or vice versa. Okay, and you can see what this looks like on the graph right here. So like I was saying, imagine the price of a can of Coke increases from P1 to P2. People consume less Coke, so the quantity declines from Q1 to Q2. For a can of Pepsi, on the other hand, the substitute good, the demand curve shifts out for all price levels from D to D1, leading to a greater consumption of the substitute good. Okay, so what is a complementary good? Complementary goods are goods that are used along with each other, or use of one product complements the other. If two goods are complements, then more of one being bought will result in the other good also being bought, and vice versa. If demand for car increases, then the demand for gas also increases. And if a person has a car, he must have gas. So such type of good is a complementary good, hence the name complement. They complement each other. A few examples of complementary goods might be hot dog and hot dog buns. Say you go to the store and you buy hot dogs. Another thing you will buy to complement those hot dogs will be hot dog buns, because a hot dog without a hot dog bun isn't that good, to be honest. Toothpaste and toothbrush. If you buy a toothbrush, you need toothpaste. If you have toothpaste, you need a toothbrush, so they complement each other. Also, in a little way, CDs and CD players. I ain't gonna go buy no CDs if I don't have a CD player, so they're complementary goods. Another example of complementary goods would be pasta and pasta sauce. And as you can see in the diagram below, it shows an increase in the supply of pasta leads to a fall in the price due to excess supply. If the price of pasta falls, demand increases for pasta. But this will also cause the demand for pasta sauce to increase, as they are complementary goods. Okay, so the difference between substitute and complementary good is if it's a substitute good and the price of one good increases, then the demand of the other will increase. On the other hand, if it's a complementary good and the demand for one good increases, so will the other good, because they complement each other. Another example that you can see both complementary good and substitute good is cars. Cars, you have different brands, different models, different everything. So you can have a Corvette, you can have a Ford, you can have a Dodge, you can have a Nissan. There's so many different brands that you can choose from. So they're substitutes of one another. And complementary goods would be gas, tires, oil, things like that that a car needs to run. So you can see both goods in one product. And to conclude, this is my works cited page for the resources that I got all of my content, the pictures, the definitions, the graphs, everything. Have a good day, folks. Bye.